The 4th of November 2024 is the announcement of the last season at Flambards. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sad that Flambards will be shutting. This is Alex from Cornwall Family Life, by the way. We're a YouTube channel in Cornwall and do a lot of Cornwall-based content around different attractions and beautiful sites to visit in Cornwall. So if you like this video, would you consider liking and subscribing to our channel? Anyway, without any further ado, I'm just going to go straight back into the Flambards point of the day. I don't know about you, I've been pretty sad about the news that Flambards is going to be shutting for the last time. Well, not quite, because on Saturday, obviously, there is the mass ball, which isn't open to everyone. It's only open to people that have had mass ball tickets. So there will be one last hurrah at Flambards, but unfortunately, it won't be a family fun event. I know for myself that I would love to have gone to Flambards one last time and actually know that that was the last time and walk around the Victorian Village and all that kind of stuff. I've kind of tried to done some of that stuff. If you check out our recent vlogs, we've done the Victorian Village and Britain in the Blitz and some of the rides, and we've had a few walkabouts around Flambards recently, just to collect the different memories of what Flambards used to be like before it gets changed into whatever it gets changed into. Hopefully, they might be able to save the Victorian Village. They might be able to save some of the rides. It'd be really cool, like if Springfields or Lapa Valley or Camel Creek as well, if some of those guys came in and actually bought some of the rides, that would be really cool to be able to ride those rides again, especially like the Western Mine Train at Camel Creek. That'd be great. Or the Samba balloons. Obviously not the big stuff. Skyforce is obviously going to have to go somewhere else for a big theme park, really. But yeah, it's been a real up and down year for Flambards, and I just thought I'd share my my views on it, really. I've been going to Flambards for a long time, since I was a young kid, and more recently, in more recent years, because of my kids, because of my son Joshua, my oldest son, who's absolutely obsessed with the place, to the point where he feels like Flambards is better than Disneyland Paris. Even after Disneyland Paris trip, he's like, yep, Flambards is my favourite theme park. He's really brought me on. I'm owning up here. I did not used to like rides until I went to Flambards. Flambards was sort of my training wheels for rides. So when we go to the bigger theme parks now, I can go on rides because of Flambards. So, you know, the Thunderbolt was like my first roller coaster. The Skyraker was my first drop tower. The Sky Swinger was my first chairplane ride. And to the point where my son absolutely loves chairplane rides, by the way. And we have got a little canvas in his room. And this is the Flambards one. He was absolutely gutted when that one shut down, which was really sad. But yeah, that's his favourite ride. Joshua's favourite ride. So I kind of missed that ride anyway. But I was getting used to the fact that Flambards wasn't going to have that this year. So I'm just going to go on to the statement that they released earlier today, 7 hours ago. And it is with this is from Flambards on Flambards' Facebook page. It is with great regret we have to announce Flambards Theme Park will close its doors permanently with immediate effect. This difficult decision has been reached only after all possible avenues have been exhausted, and we fully recognise the impact of closure on the local community and the sense of loss it might bring. Definitely a sense of loss for us. We love going as a family. We've been season ticket holders for like ever, since the beginning of time. And it's, you know, it's a big part of why we started vlogging and stuff, because we bumped into Sean and Charlotte from Theme Park Worldwide, and we thought, you know what, we like going out for days out, let's do some vlogging ourselves. So that's why we got into vlogging, because of Flambards. So it's quite sad that our sort of roots have been uprooted. So I'll just carry on, and it says, despite significant and ongoing investment since its rescue from closure in 2012 by its current owners, rising costs and a steady decline in visitor numbers have made the park's operation and further investment unsustainable. Over the years, Flambards has strived to evolve, overcoming numerous challenges to continue bringing joy to families and visitors from across the region. You know, when Skyforce came in, I absolutely love Skyforce. That's like one of my favourite rides, probably the favourite ride I have. I always think it's a bit too big a ride for Flambards, and apparently it cost as much energy to run that ride as it did the rest of the rides in the park. So yeah, that was like a massive thing for me. And I'll just carry on with the statement, and it says, unfortunately this year saw the retirement of several older several older thrill rides, retirement, right? Some of these rides have been sold on and repurposed. As we know, the Thunderbolt is repurposed somewhere else and has a brand new, I've seen the pictures, I've seen the videos of a brand new looking ride being repurposed. So yes, I think they did struggle financially, maybe Flambards, but these rides could have been fixed. And the same with the Hornet. I've got no doubts that thing could be fixed. I'd actually prefer to have the Hornet fixed than I would have Skyforce. Anyhow, so some of these rides, so it became increasingly difficult to source those specialist parts, and maintenance expertise became insurmountable. Additionally, the much-loved Victorian Village exhibition now requires extensive remedial work. It will remain closed while we investigate alternative options to preserve and honour this unique collection. That is definitely the best bit of Flambards. If you strip away all the rides that are there at Flambards at the moment and all the different parts of the park, the Victorian Village is by far and large like the best thing ever. And I think this guy agrees. Don't you, Ferdi? Yeah, he agrees. He definitely agrees. He's nodding his head. While the park itself will no longer operate, we are pleased to confirm that Ferdi's Funland, the indoor play centre, will reopen as a standalone attraction on November the 17th, providing a familiar place of play for younger visitors. Flambards has been a cherished destination for generations, and it's with a heavy heart that we bid farewell. To our loyal supporters and dedicated team, who've been given our unwavering commitment through difficult times, we extend our sincere gratitude. Thanks for making Flambards a special place. Please note that the mass ball will take place as planned. So obviously there is one last hurrah going on at Flambards this Saturday. It's the mass ball. I have not got tickets for the mass ball. I'm probably not in the demographic for the mass ball because it's not really a family event. But I wish Flambards took on board some of the things that Dairyland did and Dingles did. You know, when they announced that they were going to shut, or, you know, for Dingles, they're moving on. So lots of their rides moving on to another place up in Birmingham Way, I believe. So we visited them, and we're going to have a vlog coming out on Dingles actually in the next few weeks. So be sure to check that out. Subscribe to this channel if you want to go and see that vlog. And Dairyland also announced it was going to shut, but with enough time for people to visit. And apparently last week they had like one of their busiest weeks ever. Like they had sold out every day. It was absolutely crazy, and it was great to go there and visit that place at the weekend and say our goodbyes to it. We've also got a vlog coming out about Dairyland. It just seems like a whole load of vlogs about goodbyes at the moment, which is quite emotionally unstable, I suppose. But yeah, Flambards moving on is a really sad thing. Hopefully, like best case scenario now, I suppose, would be that Flambards would be bought out by new owners, by new people, and be repurposed. Yes, probably loads of the rides need to go. Maybe they need to sell off quite a bit of the land. That might have happened already, I don't know. And the ride the place be repurposed around the Victorian Village and other attractions. It wouldn't be really cool to have an indoor like Cornish dark ride attraction. Like seriously, if I had the money, I think I'd definitely invest in Flambards. My son really wanted to be a ride operator there. I'm absolutely gutted that he doesn't get to do that now and gets to live out his dream. But hopefully, you know, we'll drive to somewhere else when he's old enough to be a ride operator at a theme park. So that's one of the things that Flambards could have become. Could have been repurposed. Lots of people are saying that this land's been sold off already, and there's lots of housing development around there, and it's probably going to become houses, and the soft play might stay, but the rest of Flambards going to disappear. Now that's really sad. So that's another thing that could happen. And yeah, I don't know where we stand. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. I've not got a crystal ball. But my hope is that Flambards could be bought out or saved in some form, fashion, if they can keep the Victorian Village. Yes, it's not ride, but it is amazing. It is one of the best attractions in the UK. I still think you should, you know, well, I would say go and visit Flambards, but they're shutting. It's not good, is it? But yeah, just thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, there's some other great YouTubers in Cornwall. One of them we bumped into the other day is the Brightside. If you get a chance to check out their channel, they're doing loads of Cornwall content all the time. They're really, really good people to follow. Just thank you for watching this video. And I hope that Flambards has a brighter future, and hopefully it can be resurrected so we can have another one of these, because I really want one that says 2025 Or maybe it's not going to be called Flambards anymore. Maybe it would be called Houston Cornish Park. I don't know what it'd be called, but it'd be really cool to have a really good theme park in Cornwall. I'm not saying Camel Creek and other places like that aren't brilliant. They are in their own right. They're brilliant theme parks, but we live really close to Flambards. So it'd be really cool for the West End of Cornwall to have its own theme park. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video.